Applying amendments to the bill, UK example. This is a demonstration on what the interface for a new drafting and amending tool could look like. It demos what functionality and key concepts will be included as part of applying amendments to a bill. Only Parliament clerks will be able to apply amendments to the official copy of the bill, although they will be able to share read-only versions with Parliament Council for checking. All users of the system will be able to preview amendments applied to a bill, but this is part of separate functionality not demonstrated here. I shall start this journey from the Bill tab, which shows a list of all bills, all versions of the bill through its life cycle. These wireframes follow a hypothetical business scenario to demonstrate the flexibility this tool needs to address, and also the different bits of functionality that are required. This journey begins at Lords Committee stage. In this scenario, the Parliament clerk in the Lords has received some printing points from the OPC that they want to action immediately. To start, they would navigate to the Bills tab and select Prepare Proof against the relevant stage. This will create a new proof, in this case using the latest published version of the bill. The user will select a status that is applicable. This will be selectable from a list of statuses which can be maintained by an administrator within the UK Parliament. In this scenario, I will select as amended in committee. The system will load the bill editor window with the main structure available in a menu on the left. The first section will appear in the editor window in the middle, and all related metadata will appear in the menu bar on the right. The header lets the user know that this is a serious crime bill that is currently at Lords Committee stage. Actions available on this page include export, where the user can specify to generate a PDF output of the bill or a part of the bill, showing the effect of the applied amendments. Share. This is where the user can share a read-only copy with another team or individual. Save and close proof. This will close the editor window, saving all changes that the user has made. The system will auto-save regularly as well. Printing points are minor changes which do not change the meaning of the bill, and these can be applied directly. In these wireframes, we've made it so that the print changes can either be viewed as track changes or not. Once we have saved the print changes, the system will create a new version of the bill under the Lords Committee stage heading, with the title as amended in committee. If the user would like to share this version with the Parliament Council to demonstrate that the printing changes have been incorporated, they would use the action drop-down against this version. They can specify the team and or individual they would like to share this version with and select Share Now. This version will now appear in the Bill tab for the specified team or individual. In this next example, we are assuming that a sitting has occurred and there were some new amendments agreed to. These would have been recorded using the functionality on Record Decisions tab. As soon as there are new amendments with the decision agreed recorded against them, a notification will appear to let the Parliament clerk know. We envisage this notification to be a badge appearing on the relevant project on the dashboard. Here we can see there is also a notification on the Bill tab, letting the user know that there are new amendments to apply against the latest version of the bill. The user will need to check out and edit the bill using the action drop-down. The bill editor opens again, but this time there is a message in the header informing the user that there are 5 new agreed amendments ready to apply. They will only be applied when the user specifies it is okay to do so. Once the system has finished automatically applying the amendments, the user has the choice of viewing the amendments in the bill, or they can simply close the message. If If the user would like to see the amendments in the bill, the system would update the right-hand menu under View and Manage Changes. The system will list the recently added amendments and allow the user to use the next and previous buttons to view them one by one in the context of the bill. The user can choose to view the amendments in tracked change format or with no tracked changes. Further thought will be necessary to handle the situation where the user needed to change the inline amendments slightly. For example, if there were a bunch of amendments back to back in a list and the punctuation needed updating to reflect this. Assuming, in this instance, the applied amendments were all okay, the user can save and close the proof and the system will save the latest changes. In this next scenario, the user would like to see what effect other amendments would have on the bill before they have been voted on. To do this, they would open up the Manage Changes option in the right-hand menu. They would select amendments without an outcome and click Go. The system will load any published amendments that do not currently have an outcome, allowing the user to select which one they want to view in this version of the bill. They can optionally filter the list of amendments by member if this makes it easier to manage. Once they have selected the amendments they are interested in, they click the button Apply to Proof. When the system has finished inserting the amendments, the user can decide whether to view them or close the message without viewing the changes. In this case, I will select View Amendments in the bill. The system will list the recently added amendments and allow the user to use the Next and Previous button to view them one by one in the context of the bill. The user can again select to view them in track change or no track change view. There is an option in the right-hand menu under Manage Changes to select and remove any amendment if they no longer wish to see it applied to this version of the bill. Once they have finished making changes, they can save and close the proof. In this next scenario, we will assume that one of the amendments applied before an outcome had been recorded, and this had been agreed to in a subsequent committee. The system will present an alert to the user which will be visible on the dashboard, on the bill landing page, and also when they open up the bill to edit, as we can see here. There was one amendment not moved. The user will need to remove this amendment if they want to use this version of the bill as the amended in committee copy. They can click on the Remove Amendments button and the system will automatically remove that amendment. Once the user is happy with this version of the bill, and assuming that it had gone through the rigorous review rounds, they will be ready to publish it, making it available to the public. They are able to publish the bill from the bill landing page by selecting the Action drop-down and selecting Publish. Publishing the bill will make it read-only, so the user must confirm that they understand this before clicking Confirm and Publish. The user returns to the bill landing page with the version of the bill being updated to Published status. Now this version of the bill will be available in read-only format to any user of the system. This is the end of the demonstration on what the functionality and user interface for applying amendments to the bill could look like.